This be an athletics check?
So you wish to pull the cage out of the slimy, viscous water, do you?
Yes.
Roll me an athletics check.
That sounds so central.
So it takes you a little bit of time, and do you just simply pull on the rope, or do you lift down and grab the cage? What happens?
I'm gonna pull the rope.
So you pull the rope, and as you're doing so, it's not very easy. Like it's a heavy iron cage, and based on how you rolled, it takes quite a little bit of effort. And while you're doing it, you splash a little bit of this dark viscous liquid onto your hands as you work. And right as this dark liquid touches you, you hear a deep voice echoing throughout your head. I sense someone has entered my domain.
Uh-oh.
Just had a really weird thought. Can I attempt to make a telepathic link to whatever just talked to me?
Sure, how do you wish to establish this link with an unseen being?
Yeah, put
I don't know,
fingers
just
in the water.
think
Fingers
on
in
it.
the water.
I'm gonna try thinking really hard in the water with my telepathy.
You're going to think at the water?
Jesus Christ.
Somebody's
Oh, Karen.
one of those crabs.
Well, as you focus hard, you realize you are unable to detect the thoughts of the water. Perhaps this psychic connection is not in a way you have yet discovered, or at least not divined.
There's the last chance for Thorgrim to be happy about it, so I'll just. Yep.
Sorry, what will you do?
I got water on my hand as I was pulling it up, right? And I heard this in my head. So I should probably.
You did indeed hear this voice in your head as you splashed water onto yourself.
Oh, God, no.
I'm going to let them know that I just heard a voice and.
Wait. Hold on. I start pouring at his leg. At Thorgrim's leg.
Thorgrim, the dog seems to want to get your attention. Perhaps you could aim your telepathic helmet at him.
All right, I open up the telepathic pathways between the helm and the dog.
All right. Can you get in the cage?
I don't know if I can get in the cage. The cage is still underwater.
You pulled it mostly up, and yes, there is a door on the cage. However, you basically can tell that there's a series of crabs all mingled around the very bottom of it. You'd probably want to kick them out first before you attempted to put yourself in the cage.
Yeah, so I was thinking instead of jumping in like half-assed or whatever, like get in the cage, bit of reduction, go in, keep your head above water and see what happens. Or slime, I guess.
Don't you have an aquatic animal shape that you could get in the cage and be perfectly fine without having to try to breathe?
Why, yes, he does.
God damn it, voice.
However, having never revealed this to the party, for he has never used an aquatic transformation form, he
The
can
crocodile.
He can
The
tell you
crocodile he
no,
did.
and
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I can only turn into a dinosaur, a wolf, or a bear.
That crocodile that you turned into to fight the big giant frog.
That didn't work out well, and I lost that ability because the frog ate it.
Has anybody asked if those boats where they seem to have lines going to the cage, are those all connected?
the boats
It looks like they're all
and the cage are all anchored at the same central post, which Thorgrim is currently standing over in order to pull up on the cage.
I was just meaning, like, could we, like, jump in those boats, go over to the gears, and then maybe that would cause something to raise? Or am I seeing way too much into what's connected?
I don't know. It does look, however, that each boat is only large enough for 2 individuals.
I was thinking the same thing,
Well,
Dave.
two,
Like
two,
there's
two
two boats,
individuals
2 gears.
and Sticky. Sticky's very small. So we're another one. Actually, in fact, given that Thorgrim is... Well, you're a dire wolf, so no, you are not large. You are too large in your present form to travel like this.
What are you thinking, Sticky?
Well, I'm noticing there's 2 boats. Would we know what gears are?
Anyone can make an intelligence check to see if you have some kind of mechanical experience or exposure in the past.
Ooh,
Don't look
could
at
I
me.
build it off the fact that we saw that clock earlier?
Yeah, roll me an intelligence check.
No, sorry. Pardon me. Pardon my language.
You've seen things that look like they are circles with metallic teeth on them, but presently the concept of contra-rotating gears is beyond the exposure you've had in your somewhat medieval life.
All right, start pulling it up.
Great.
Oh,
I guess I will try to pull the cage out of the water completely.
All right, make me another athletics check.
You're out.
Sticky's just like, I'm just gonna go around this corner.
Why? Every time I do something, Sticky always ends up the better out of it.
Yeah, again, it takes you a little bit longer, but you're able to haul the cage fully out, and it's a cage. There's a door. It's large enough for one medium-sized creature to fit into, and the bottom is filled with these luminescent crabs.
Kick the crabs out.
The crab's out.
All right, you kind of shoo the crabs out. You
Get
now have an
in.
empty cage.
The cage.
The cage.
You want to get in the cage?
Don't want to get in the cage.
Take a step forward.
It's not a matter of he wants to; it's we're making him do it.
Yeah, be afraid.
I will say that based on how you've seen the cage resting when you first arrived, it will not be deep enough to have you fully submerged.
Okay, cool. That was my major one.
All right. If this goes bad, I'm going to hate you all, but I'll get in the cage.
Can we lock the cage?
Oh my god, guys! I can't believe you did it.
What a dick. All right. I can't push the cage in, so one of you guys with hands and shit right now want to push the cage in? Or lower the cage?
I'll lower it.
I'll do it.
Bork,
I got it.
fucking Bork.
So you, Alec, make me a athletics check. Just see how the
Sorry,
manner
bro,
in
you're
which
dead.
you lower this cage.
What does -10 mean?
That's amazing.
Sorry, I'm trying to find this.
It means hilarity will ensue.
Yeah.
Means you're getting pulled in.
Yeah, so you've seen how Thorgrim pulled it up, and you kind of struggle putting it back down in the same manner. And Thorgrim, you are
So weak.
submerged about to your chest level in this viscous ooze. And as you come to rest in it, you hear the voice re-enter into your mind. Who is this new person? This new presence that I sense?
I'm going to try talking back to it. And I'm going to announce myself as Thorgrim.
Thorgrim. I've never met a Thorgrim before.
Oh, first time for everything, but who do I speak to? Who are you?
Speak to one who has slept through the eons. We have many names.
I don't like that sound.
What's the most common one?
You sound so flirty.
I'm trying my
Thorgrim,
best.
what languages do you speak, Thorgrim?
I speak Orcish and I speak Common.
You speak Orc and Common. All right, so the voice, the being, identifies himself as Gulirol. In what language, obviously it can telepathically communicate to you in Common, but in what language this name comes from, you don't know.
Gee, if only we had somebody who knew language.
And can I
speak-
repeat that to
Primordial.
Zelvar? Could I relay that information to Zelvar? Helm of telepathy? I just yell it at him too, dude.
Yeah, so Zelvar says that it's going to take about 10 minutes for him to translate one single word for you. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'll probably keep talking to this thing while that's doing that. Though.
Okay, so Zelvar sits down and begins preparing his ritual spells. And you continue. And Ghoulie Rule speaks to you again. What
Rule,
kind of being is a Thorgrim?
Tell him that I'm a half orc.
A half of an orc. And what is your other half?
With human.
Curious. I have not come across many half-humans in my travels through the plains.
I really.
Planes, you said? Like planes of existence?
Or he owns a 747, one of the two.
So I'm going to relay that to the party as well and see what they have to say.
So what does the party know about interdimensional travel?
Nothing.
One
Whatever,
of us does.
whatever you do it is
Would
probably way
party
stronger than that.
hear any of it?
Sorry, hold on. People talked over each other there.
Sorry.
I don't think any of you have any planner travel spells yet, do you?
I have no knowledge of traveling through planes.
Some of you
I
probably
travel through
don't
the
even
woods.
realize that there are multiple planes.
Grum,
Oh,
right here.
fucking Borg.
But doesn't Zelvar communicate?
Zelvar does have knowledge of, I think for him it's the 9 hells. And at the end of 10 minutes, as you sort of slowly continue on, this creature, this Ghoulie Rule, takes quite a long time to speak. And at the end of 10 minutes, he tells you that that name is in deep speech.
Oh, I speak deep.
You have deep speech?
I do.
Okay, so yeah, you were able to. No, it's a name. It's a title. It's not actually a word or a term.
All right, so I'm gonna. Who said they had deep speech?
What's my name?
I guess I'm going to communicate with this thing through you. I'll just relay what it says.
Sounds good.
So I'll ask him if there's like.
What would you like to ask, Ghoulie Rule?
What do you want?
What do I want? I simply wish for visitors after tens of thousands of years sitting quietly and accumulating knowledge. I have been in this pool for longer than I can recount, when a Sararak, the Demi-Cambion, the Eternal, the Lich Master of this vile prison, put me here.
If we help you, is there anything you could do to help us?
I could do many things with those willing to strike a deal.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I love bargaining my soul away.
Ask what you will of me, Thorgrim the half-orc.
I'm gonna relay this to the guys as we stand around. Ask them what should we ask for? What do we need more than anything else?
Figuring out The whole
The keys thing?
aren't we looking for something like
Is that
really big picture here?
Soulmonger.
There we go.
not the soulmonger, or how to destroy the soulmonger?
Where the fuck it is?
The soulmonger?
What do you ask?
And how do we get there?
Oh, where the soulmonger is. Great. Blah 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 blah.
Great blah 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 is not my title. I am Guli Rule, he who has slumbered and yet has studied for tens of thousands of years, Thorgrim the half-orc.
I apologize, Guru.
Reroll.
Guru.
I'm so glad it has a pronunciation guide for me here.
I've tried so hard here.
I know, you're only pissing me off.
Son of a
So,
bitch.
you wish to know about a Sararak's prize? His nursery, which sits below this place?
And
Yeah,
or
sure.
destroy it.
How do we get there?
There
Havoc on this.
is a passageway, only one. It resides on this level and shall take you below the lake into the nursery of the Atropole.
And if we help you, you'll guide us to this entry?
Perhaps.
That's not legit. We need a yes or a no from this dude.
And what can you do to help me?
Or what help
Then-
does he need?
You desire more than anything else.
Company with which to converse in real speech, not simply communication of the mind.
Oh, crap. I could go talk to him.
Yeah, but you don't want to like stay there forever and ever and ever. Where's that fucking skull that we used to have? What happened to him?
You
skull
mean
that talks?
Yakra, the golden skull, and Sticky's favorite companion. He
Yeah.
conveniently found a place to distract it and left
No,
it.
I'm pretty sure.
Sticky left it 2 levels above in the tomb.
I'm pretty sure Zelvar found a convenient place to distract it.
I'll
Bollocks.
I'll try to talk to it for a bit. I'll see here. Is he talking like permanent? I should just jump in the cage and like ask him the shit too, or if I touch the water, can I talk to him?
You can certainly try.
All right, yeah, I'll shove my hand in the water on the dock
Alright,
there.
you dip your hand into the water. You hear, there are 2 in my waters this day. And what, pray tell, is your title, new one?
Satan, just Satan, and I'll talk to him in deep speech.
You are one who has the elder speech on his lips.
All right, so you'll lead us to this lower level if I talk to you.
I would be much pleased if you would come and converse with me. And Satan, you know that deep speech is spoken by some creatures in the Underdark, but it is primarily the speech of aberrations on parallel planes.
Yeah, not good stuff.
And specifically the Far Realm. And the Far Realm is actually in the cosmological circle, one layer outside of what is known of the planar cosmology. And it is the place where mind flayers, beholders, carrion crawlers, beings known as Karoti, and Aboleths all preside.
Oh, because those are such loving beings.
Yeah, I'm getting a mind flayer vibe here or something like that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should like, does he want me? Does he mean he wants me to go there with like to the plane, or just talk to him from here?
Why don't you ask?
Isn't here, so I imagine it's here. But the problem is,
All right, I'll
There
ask
is.
him if he's like, is he physically here in this pool, or is he just linked to this pool?
I reside in these waters. Should you wish to come and converse with me?
And you're trapped here?
I am indeed trapped by a being, some might say greater than I.
I think, without talking to him, I think it's a. Well, I'll take my hand into the water when I talk to the other guys.
That's a
I
smart
think it's a
idea.
trap mind flare in the water. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if I go to him, I may not be coming back.
okay,
Well, it's
Yeah,
probably
I don't
best
think
that
this
you
is a good
don't go
idea.
to him.
okay. I got a question. I'm going to use my helmet telepathy to ask it, and I'm going to ask it to. Here, I can't remember his name off the top of my head for the life of me right now.
Ghoulie rule?
Not Guru,
Oh
our
my God.
party member.
Satan.
I'm going to telepathically ask him, can we kill a mind flare?
Do you even know what a mind flayer is?
Well, he's the one throwing that word nilly-nilly around. That's why I'm asking.
I
I
mean,
go away.
But it's
technically,
not.
I know what it
it's-
is, but yeah.
It's not. But we can't. It's not even here. Can we even? Can we even kill it?
He said he was in the pool and he was trapped here. So he's like, we don't know how big this is, right? We can only see this side of it, but he's like, I'm assuming he's probably trapped somewhere underneath like magic bonds or something down in the water somewhere. It's shallow where we are, but or his mind is trapped in this water. I'm not sure. I'll put
Just
my hand
asking,
in.
because if this goes south, could we take it?
They're pretty. I don't know. Yeah.
You could always ask.
I'll put my hand in the water and I'll ask if like I don't know. I don't know. What does he want from me here? Like, is he somewhere we can see him right now, or is he, yeah, I'll ask him if he's somewhere we can see him right now if we were.
I know where I reside within these waters. Where is it that you reside?
I'll take my hand out. Do we tell him where we are?
Well, it's a piece that's still a bargaining chip for us.
Yeah, but if he comes to us and he actually converses with us, he might actually tell us what we need to know.
Yeah, or
We lose the cleric to an eternity of torment by whatever this thing is.
Or we kill it.
I like killing. I like your plan.
I feel like we just downed that zombie dragon, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how strong these things are.
There's only one way to find out. Everybody's got a second character sheet.
I don't.
You don't
Alex,
yet.
no.
get one.
You know, technically, I have my third character sheet.
I forgot about that.
All right, fuck it. Let's do it. My
Okay.
my inner thingamajiggy in my head is telling me we should just not give a shit and beat the shit out of it if it appears.
All right, so I'll call him here.
Can I hear when he talks to the other guy when he sticks his hand in?
If you want, you can speak out loud. I'm not sure if you're Thorgrim. You need to do it telepathically. Actually, none of you would understand the words he would be saying if he was saying in deep speech, anyways.
I could just call him here. I'll just talk if you guys want.
I don't
We
like being left
all
in the
in
dark.
the A.
I can't make decisions.
Okay, I'll just do it. I'll put my hand back in the water and I'll tell him we're at. Actually, hold on. Before I tell him anything, should we get him out of the water with the cage? Instead of staying stuck in a cage. No.
Yeah, get him out.
All right.
So you want
Can I
to
do anything for that?
Yeah, roll me an athletics check just to see if you can pull him out.
So weak.
How do I have a feeling this is gonna go bad?
No, I didn't like this character anymore.
Oh yeah, you whip that cage out of the water.
Whip it good.
Whip it real good.
Dun,
All right.
dun, dun,
So unless anybody
dun.
has any objections, I'll put my hand in and tell them where we are.
Yeah, fucking do it.
You guys want to ready actions or any that kind of stuff before we do this?
No, let's go do it. Get
All
it
right.
done.
I put my hand back in the quote unquote water and I let them know that we'd like to converse and we're at a dock with 2 boats and a cage and 2 large gears.
Ah, Sadie Trist. You are to the west of me. I shall look forward to conversing with one such as you. And with that, the connection is severed.